Hello everyone and welcome to the Impact Play, impacting more than just gaming. I'm your host, Muhammad, otherwise known as Isyagu. I got my coffee, I'm energized, and I'm ready to roll. And we are your one-stop news shop for the latest and greatest across gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, and music. Plus, we are also amplifying voices from those respective fields and having their stories told here on the Impact Play. You can join us when we record the show live over at twitch.tv/the Impact Play and by clicking on that notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live, or later on YouTube, or even on your favorite podcast platform. You simply search for the Impact Play. That is all one word, by the way, folks. But nonetheless, however you consume your content, wherever you consume it, we are there. Your support keeps the lights running and keeps the content rolling. You can support us over at anchor.fm/the Impact Play /support or via Patreon, where silver recruits and above get the show ad-free. Gold recruits and above have exclusive access to not only the post show, early access, but so much more. Learn more and become a Patreon supporter today at patreon.com/the or even by using Epic credit code McPlay. We are Epic partners, so with every purchase you make when you use that Epic credit code McPlay, we do get a commission and a slight kickback. Helps support the show for the elevators and no extra cost to you. Once again, the credit code is the McPlay. It is all one word and is not case sensitive, so use it when you're buying anything in Rocket League, Fortnite, even Fall Guys. But this episode of the McPlay is sponsored by Audible. However, me and the team will tell you about that later. This is episode 191, and on the agenda, we have Valve's first ever stream VR fest, another Kirby title, PUBG's first virtual in-game concert, Sega's Genesis Mini 2, Skate 4 is going free to play, PlayStation's new loyalty program, Nintendo has acquired Dynamo Pictures, Android 13 beta is live, new features are coming to TikTok, Instagram, and more. Netflix's fan event Tudum, Tudum, an exclusive look at The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, a Netflix-Microsoft partnership, your UFC Fight Night results, Chelsea has signed Raheem Sterling, the latest in women's football, news and upcoming music from Calvin Harris, Halsey, Justin Timberlake, and Mas, plus the top stories of the week. So welcome to our very first segment of the show, where we discuss what we have been playing, what we have been enjoying, essentially what we have been up to. So, I have been on Destiny 2, even though I'm wearing the 30th anniversary tee. Genshin Impact, I've been on it lately as well. Literally, the only game that I've been playing is Bugsnax, but we'll talk about that and housekeeping. But otherwise, I've been watching. We'll talk about that and housekeeping as well. You can sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. And if you have Amazon Prime, you get access to 2 credits. And it's good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/theImpactPlay. Once again, that URL is audibletrial.com/theImpactPlay. So we have some couple housekeeping news for you folks. So first off, we are now on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. So you can catch our tidbit clips and portions of our co-streams, our live streams, our playthroughs, and even the podcast itself. So you can follow us either way, whichever platform you prefer. We are there. You can just catch our bite-sized clips. If you enjoy that sort of content, be sure to check us out and give us a follow. But we did upload a good amount of reacts as well to some trailers, announcements, and what have you over on the YouTube side of things as well. So you can check that out at youtube.com/theImpactPlay. And we also have a couple of things too in housekeeping, a couple more things. So I know it's been a while since we had our first Game Pass game of the month for Bugsnax, and I love Bugsnax. I'm happy if you guys checked out our last video over on TikTok, Instagram, or even YouTube Shorts, you guys know that I finally attained the last and final achievement for Bugsnax. So I am 100% done with the game. I just wanted to wait until I achieved the one and final achievement for fully upgrading my loft, I guess you could say. But nonetheless, I finally achieved it. So that's why I wanted to share the moment with you over on the social side of things. So, we will have a spoiler cast. More like a review cast, because we will be discussing our thoughts on the game and what have you, and not just spoiling the game. But nonetheless, I guess we'll do a review cast for that. And then we're gonna send an invite out to the devs as well behind the Bugsnax, and hopefully we'll be able to get them on to discuss the game, and hopefully any future plans for the game. So just wait and see on that. On that, we'll be announcing that soon, and be on the lookout for that content. Plus, I finally completed watching season 3 of Umbrella Academy, as well as season 1 of Miss Marvel. So expect spoiler casts for those respective shows coming your way as well on our YouTube channel. So youtube.com/THEIMPACTPLAY for the deets. That's about it for that. Yeah, that's about it. But we do have a follower goal for Twitch, which is our last and final little bit of news. Our goal is 500 followers, and I know we can attain this goal together as a community, and hopefully further expand our community as well, because we are a welcoming community and we respect one another and what have you. We are open to everyone. So this is a respectful and a safe place. If you guys wish to join us, you can. You can join us here on our live on Twitch, on our Discord, or even via our social channels as well. Simply type !Discord in chat to join us there as well. So let's see. I guess we're gonna hop into the gaming side of things, folks. So stay tuned for all that coming your way. Alrighty, folks, so we have everything announced at NACON Connect 2022, coming from over at Games Hub. Just the first time I heard of this, but yeah. They have the recap, which we're going to read off of. So, NACON Connect 2022 contained a number of fresh looks and upcoming titles, including some major surprises. So the first reveal was the gameplay reveal for RoboCop Rogue City, a game that appears to be a direct continuation of the original Peter Weller-selling films. Let's see. The game is set to launch for the next generation consoles, so the PS5, Xbox Series consoles, Steam and Epic Game Stores on the PC, as well as the Nintendo Switch, coming hopefully by June of next year. We have some gameplay trailer and some devs behind the scenes over at Steel Rising, which has a release date for September 8th, again for next generation consoles, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Windows, Steam, Epic Game Store, and GOG. We have Ad Infinitum. It's launching April 20th of next year for consoles and PC. We have Crown Wars, the Black Prince, a strategy battler that is launching again on next generation, so PS5, Xbox Series, Windows PC, and then Nintendo Switch in 2023. Blood Bowl 3 has a new trailer and will be launching apparently sometime this year to the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, Steam, Epic Game Store, and the Nintendo Switch. We have Chef Light, a restaurant sim that will be launching on past gen and current gen, so PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One Series, Steam, Epic, and Nintendo Switch. No release date. We have Lord of the Rings Gollum. We have some new gameplay, and that will be launching this September for past, current, so PS4, PS5, Xbox One Series, PC, Nintendo Switch. Robin Hood is being adopted into a multiplayer adventure and is launching sometime in the near future on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Steam, Epic Game Store. We have Parasite's Project, a zombie adventure. Will be launching on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Windows PC sometime next year. We have Clash Artifacts of Chaos. Will be launching February 9th of next year for the PS4, PS5, Xbox Series, Windows PC, Steam, Epic Game Store, all that good stuff. We have Session, Skate Skim has the full release date for September of this year. Hell is Us, a adventure game. Got a developer update. We have a couple new titles. I'm gonna read them off for you. We have Raven Watch. That was weird. That was way off. PC early access sometime next year. War Hospital, next gen. So PS5, Xbox Series, Steam, GOG, Epic. We have, what's this title? WRC Generations, October 13 release date of this year. PS4, 5, Xbox Series, Steam, and Epic Game Store. We have Test Drive, Unlimited Solo Crown. We have 2023. And lastly, we have a Terminator. A survival game, I should say. That RoboCop was the first person shooter. And literally, that's all we have for you. Literally, nothing else was ever revealed for that title. So that's it for that article. Nextly, we have Iron Source is being merged with Unity, coming from GameIndustry.biz. So engine maker Unity announced that it's entered a merger agreement with Iron Source, which is a platform that enables developers to monetize their apps and shift them into businesses. It will become a new subsidiary of Unity, and the deal is expected to close during Unity's 2022 Q4 period. With the merger, both companies intend to enhance Unity's offerings to creators. We believe the world is a better place with more successful creators in it. The Unity CEO, John Riccitiello, combination of Unity and Iron Source better support creators of all sizes by giving them all the tools they need to create and grow successful apps and gaming and other consumer-facing verticals like e-commerce. In addition, when the deal does close, Iron Source CEO Tamer Borziz will join Unity's board of directors and will serve as a member of Unity's executive leadership. Okay, so that's it on that side of things. Now we have Bandai Namco did confirm that it has been hacked. Coming from IGN. It has confirmed by the report earlier by Video Games Chronicle. So this is a statement to VCG. After we confirmed unauthorized access, we have taken measures such as blocking access to the servers to prevent the damage from spreading. Bandai Namco said there is also a chance that customer information related to the toys and hobby business in Asian regions, excluding Japan, was included in the servers and PCs and were currently identified. The status about the existence of leakage, the scope of the damage, and investigating the cause. They also offered their sincerest apologies. The company said they're also looking into strengthening security and taking future measures to prevent this from happening again. So that's not a good side, but then again, nothing's fully 100% secure. But you just gotta do your best to minimize the damage and prevent future damages as well. So another article from GameIndustry.biz. We have another acquisition here for you folks. Nordisk Games has acquired Until Dawn and the Dark Pictures anthology developer, Supermassive. The terms of the acquisition has not been disclosed, but Nordic has already taken a 30.7% stake in Supermassive last year, with the studio now becoming its third wholly owned studio. So that's an out of nowhere acquirement. No, literally, I'm like, what? when I heard about this. But here's another article for GameIndustry.biz, folks, in regards to Kojima. Hideo Kojima's company has warned that it may pursue legal action against false information after the long-running developer was falsely identified as the shooter behind the assassination of a former Japanese prime minister. The BBC reports Shinzo Abe died in a hospital after being shot while delivering a speech at a political event on Friday. The broadcast also reports that a suspect, Tetsuya Yamagami, was taken into custody at the scene and later admitted to shooting Abe. In the wake of this attack, Video Games Chronicle reports that social media posts began spreading that compared Yamagami's appearance with that of Hideo Kojima. These tweets were misunderstood by politicians and news outlets, to the point where Kojima was misidentified as the apparent assassin. Hideo Kojima even began trending on Twitter, which around 35,000 more tweets, many of which warned of the misinformation. While not referencing this directly, Kojima Productions made a statement via Twitter, saying that the studio strongly condemns the spread of fake news and rumors that convey false information. And the company did also add that, quote unquote, we do not tolerate such libel and will consider taking legal action in most cases. Alright, and nextly we have Rockstar Games has confirmed that many Red Dead Online players suspected by this point it is no longer working on major content updates for the game's multiplayer mode. In an update on its website, the dev discussed its plans for both Red Dead Online and Grand Theft Auto Online, revealing it will be winding down the former in part as the studio concentrates on its next blockbuster. Quote unquote, over the past few years, we have been steadily moving more development resources towards the next entity in the Grand Theft Auto series, understanding more than ever the need to exceed players' expectations for this next entry to be the best it can possibly be. As a result, we are in the process of making some changes to how we support Red Dead Online, the studio did say. And thank you, GameIndustry.biz, for that article, but it's not surprising. That's how companies usually work. It's not a surprise at all that they're winding down development on aspects that of a game on I should say on multiple titles that don't need that much attention because they need all hands on deck for the next iteration because they do have to land that hit. If they miss that hit, GTA is gonna lose face essentially. People are not gonna trust Rockstar any longer if they don't if GTA 6 doesn't launch with flying colors. So yeah. Let's see. What's this over here about Metal Gear's 35th anniversary? Coming from IGN. Konami is preparing to reinstate the Metal Gear games it temporarily removes from sale as the series celebrates its 35th anniversary. As reported by Video Games Chronicle, Konami's Japanese Twitter account posted to commemorate the anniversary and announced that fans seemingly soon once again be able to play the temporarily suspended entries. The Metal Gear series was originally released on July 13th, 1987. Celebrates its 35th anniversary and said we are preparing to resume sales of titles that have been temporarily suspended. So yeah, next we have a new Kirby title. Apparently, Kirby did release Nintendo. Announce a trailer for a new Kirby title, dubbed what's this thingy called? Kirby's Dream Buffet, which is apparently if I know it's getting a lot of comparisons with Fall Guys, but it's completely different gameplay style, completely different mechanics. So I don't understand the comparison. It's literally just a multiplayer title. So you're gonna compare every title to Fall Guys. You're gonna compare Smash, Mario Kart, everything to Fall Guys. Like you're gonna compare Fortnite to Fall Guys. Completely different titles, but they're still multiplayer titles. So I don't understand why they keep comparing this Kirby to Fall Guys. Like, huh? But yeah, of course we're not gonna make the comparison here. But a lot of these news sites are making that comparison. I'm assuming just for clicks because Fall Guys is a much bigger title than Kirby's Dream Buffet. But nonetheless, it looks like it's at least a 4-player multiplayer title. If you guys are interested in checking out the trailer, be sure to check out the reacts over on our YouTube channel. But apparently, it's the more you eat, the bigger your Kirby gets, which is essentially the different color Kirby's as well. And then the bigger you get, the more chance you have of winning. All right. So we have Valve's first Stream VR Fest coming from GameSpot. So the Steam VR Fest will bring demos and discounts to your headset from July 18th through the 25th. The news came via a Steamworks documentation. So Valve has yet to release marketing material across, promoting this event. But yeah, that's literally all we have for you, folks. Let me see if there's more to this article. Give me a second. Mm-hmm. About VR 3 days ago. Let's check for Auto VR because I usually go with VR stuff. Yeah, literally. That's as I checked Road to VR, and it's literally the same thing here. Okay, so that's about it on that side of things. Okay, so now we have an update on. Well, not pretty much an update, but I guess a confirmation of what Xbox has been saying in regards to cloud gaming that won't replace consoles. Coming from GameSpot. So we have Pav Bardwatch, the senior global product manager for Game Pass, did say in an interview the consoles will continue to play a role in the equation. Some people are always going to love playing on consoles, having a console in the living room to download and have that experience. Telling GameTheory.biz. I love consoles as just another streaming, just another route, another option to open up gaming to other people. So it's literally what they've been saying. It's an extension of your experience. It's not just to replace your consoles in its entirety. Google Stadia is, apparently wanted to do that, and look what happened. Look where it is now. It's just a branch of gaming. That's it. It's not your main experience. It could be main experience, but the main experience is the console. All right, so we have PUBG that is hosting its first ever virtual concert, coming from The Verge. And later on this month, featuring Blackpink. Apparently, North and South America will be the 22nd, 23rd, 29th, and 30th of July. The rest of the world will be 23, 24, and the 30th, 31st of July. We just have to wait and see. I'm interested in checking this out. So apparently we have another console launch coming from Sega's Genesis Mini 2, coming from The Verge. So Sega has announced that it's releasing a second iteration of its Genesis Mini console in the US on the 20th of October. The company did say that this version is much more powerful than the hardware released back in 2019. Duh. But it'll ship with a batch of over 50 titles, and this time, some of those will be Sega CD titles. The Genesis Mini 2 will be exclusively available through Amazon, where you can already pre-order for 103.80. And the Amazon is also charging 21.99 for shipping, because it's being imported from Japan. But that's literally cheap for shipping internationally. Alright, so we have a new Skate title. You were expecting Skate 4, but apparently it's being called Skate, and it will be free to play and have cross-play and even cross-progression coming from IGN. So there's no pay to win, there's no map areas unlocked behind the paywall, there's no paid loot boxes, and no paid gameplay advantages. So it apparently be like skins and a battle pass maybe, or something along those lines. So we'll have to wait and see for that. So multiverses, the open beta the release date has been confirmed for July 26th, which is my birthday. The open beta will be available on the PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and PC, with full cross-play support and dedicated server-based rollback netcode for a robust online competition. An early access period that will apparently start July 19th. So they sent me another invite, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give that another go, and we'll see how it goes. PlayStation Stars is apparently PlayStation's new loyalty program, and there's definitely no NFTs. Coming from GameSpot, PlayStation has announced a new loyalty program dubbed PlayStation Stars, which will launch this year. It's free to join and will allow players to earn special rewards for their efforts. Players can complete a variety of campaigns and activities to apparently earn loyalty points, like unlocking specific trophies, winning tournaments, and being the first player to platinum a title. Loyalty points can be redeemed for things like PSN wallet funds and some PlayStation Store products. While PlayStation Stars is free, members who subscribe to PS Plus automatically earn points for what they buy on the PlayStation Store. So PlayStation Stars includes digital collectibles as a reward. They are apparently digital versions of things. But apparently, there won't be. There are definitely not NFTs. So what sort of value do they have? I wonder if it's just like a digital version of the console of an in-game character or item that you can't share. Just you can't essentially claim or take out of PlayStation because it's not an NFT or not blockchain related or anything like that. So what's the point of earning these quote unquote digital collectibles? There's no point at all. Even my Xbox avatar, I couldn't care less about it. I don't even use it because I use my picture as my profile pic, even on PlayStation as well. So I don't understand the point of all this. Like the discounts, okay, but they already do discounts. So what's the point of this? Like it's like I don't get where they're going with this with the new digital program to wean people over to the PlayStation side. Oh, with PlayStation you could get digital points where you could earn things. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. You know they're just starting this now, even though Microsoft's been having this for a while now. With Microsoft Rewards, where you literally just play titles and you actually earn points for actually physical things, such as donating to charity, Xbox Game Pass subscriptions, Ultimate, Microsoft gift cards, or what have you. They've been doing that for a while now. But PlayStation, apparently, you get more of a discount. That doesn't mean anything, literally. But yeah, we'll see how this fares. But nonetheless, you could visit Japan's Pokemon Fossil Museum and virtually, coming from GameSpot. So, the National Museum of Nature and Science in Japan has apparently expanded its Pokemon Fossil Museum exhibition with a virtual option, enabling you to take a tour from anywhere in the world. Apparently, you could. It's until November. It's available until November 6th, and it's recommended that the Oculus Quest 2 is the best experience to experience it. But that's all I'm getting from this. So we just have to wait and see on this. Let me see. Oh wow! You know what I'm gonna do? Let me share this. Uh, Let me get off of that. Do this. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at. If that works. So apparently, I'm gonna share the site in chat. Oh look, the fossil Pokemon. For all of you audio only listeners, if you're not coming back to check out the VOD, you are definitely missing out on a whole lot. Let's see. Is that literally it? There's gotta be more to this. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. It's the Pokemon Fossil Museum. You ready, folks? Pikachu riding an Aerodactyl. That's funny. Ammonite, the fossil before they brought it back to life. What do we got? Look, actual tools too. It's funny. It's actually pretty clear though too. What is this supposed to be? I have no idea. First time I've seen this. A star. It's actually that huge? Really? I thought it was smaller. Parrot fossil Pokemon. Skeleton. What's this? Oh, the turtle one. Okay. Kabutops. Wow, Kabuto's actually much huger. Sheesh. I don't know how the heck they managed this, but it looks pretty good. Hey, I'm not done. Go back. Okay. What are all these? I have no idea. Looks like Hawaii almost. I don't remember these people. That kind of looks familiar. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I think that's about it. No, there's more to it. I didn't see all this. Oh, Bakugan, what is his name? I forgot. Yeesh. What? I didn't see you. And I was right here too. Yeah, I know who you are. But I'm watching on the name. Okay. Wow, these things are huge. The dino ones. Oh yeah, the flower one. Hold on, go back. Oh, so I'm pretty much, I think what they're doing is the main Pokemon and then where it was inspired from, like the actual thing in the real world. Almost messed that up, but yeah. Ah, wait, Crystal's here? Where's Crystal? I don't see you. There's a Redoxel. I don't see you. What in the world is this? Where's have I seen this one? Wait, is it me or is it English? There's English in it. That's interesting. Goodbye, Pikachu. Goodbye, Aerodactyl. Nice knowing you. That was pretty neat. So I'm gonna share this in chat with you folks at URL so you could check this out yourself. Okay. So I guess we'll move on, folks. that took a minute. We talked about the fossil museum, so we don't need this. Nintendo, they acquired an animation studio, and apparently, Dynamo Pictures will, I guess, transform into Nintendo Pictures. And Nintendo did announce that this new subsidiary will focus on development of visual content utilizing Nintendo IP, and quote the planning and production of visual content, including CG animation. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright. So Twitch did apparently lower its minimum payout threshold in select countries coming from GameSpot. So, Twitch streamers can soon get their money a lot faster. The $100 minimum payout threshold will be lowered to $50 starting on... Well, it already started. In select countries, including Argentina, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Spain, and Taiwan. More countries will follow in the coming months. So that's good on Twitch. For that... So we're done with your gaming play, folks. Now I'm going to move on to tech. And the first news story is coming from Cointelegraph. So GameStop did launch its own NFT marketplace. The new marketplace tends to deliver low fees and high speeds. Users of the marketplace can buy, sell, and trade NFTs. The marketplace features functionality to enable users to view statistics for NFTs. Educational material is also provided. And it's a non-custodian Ethereum layer-based 2 application. Users connect to the marketplace using the GameStop wallet or any other Ethereum ETH Connect compatible wallets. Alright, so we have an article coming from The Verge. Oppo's Air Glass is apparently an experiment. So, let's see. So, Oppo did launch the Air Glasses, which is a glasses-based heads-up display for the company's smartphones. Oppo has no plans to launch the Air Glass outside of China. Will only sell it in limited quantities. And apparently, it'll replace to a next generation version, and it'll be around $745 or 4,999 yuan. All right, so we have apparently Bluetooth. Let's see, coming from The Verge. Let's see, apparently there is a Bluetooth LE audio that will be enabled in headphones. Let's see. Yep. So that's about it on that front. Fairly simple. We have apparently Meta and Ray-Ban story glasses are adding WhatsApp support. Letting users make hands-free calls, send text messages, and hear messages read aloud. So if you guys do have the Ray-Ban story glasses, I guess be on the lookout for that new feature coming soon. So TikTok is apparently giving you new ways to control your For You page. Coming from The Verge. A lot of these articles coming from The Verge. Well, they're doing great with tech. So, let's see. The company announced that you'll be able to specify specific words or hashtags that you don't want to see in your feeds. Excuse me. And Apple will automatically filter them out. And then we have a new update for Instagram that lets creators publish feed posts just for their subscribers. So exclusive, I guess a paid, exclusive feed thingy. All right, and then we have the final Android 13 beta arrives ahead of its official launch in the weeks ahead. So Google's fourth and final public beta. It'll give you a chance to try out the upcoming update ahead of its official release. So just nothing big, just beta support for the new Bluetooth LE audio standard, new icon theming, new photo picker, new permissions, and what have you. But nothing out of the ordinary, or nothing too wild, I should say. Apparently, Motorola Razr, we have a teaser that confirms a chainless design and a dual camera array for 2022. That they announced a little bit of a trailer that teased this, which I'll show you momentarily. Coming from The Verge. I think that's it. Okay. It kind of looks like the Samsung Flip. Like literally, it's copying it. I think that's it. Yep, that's about it, folks. According to the Caesar, yeah, it's copying it. But we just need to see more before we, fully judge. So we're done with tech play, folks. We're gonna move on to entertainment. So nominations are in for the 74th annual Emmy Awards, which will be held September 12th. A host has not been confirmed. So we have, let's see, hold on, calling from GameSpot. So I guess I'm gonna give you a brief rundown of the nominations. So we have for drama, Better Call Saul, Euphoria, Ozark, Severance, Squid Game, Stranger Things, Succession, Yellow Jackets, Comedy Series, Abbott Elementary, Barry, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Hacks, The Marvelous, Mrs. Maisel? What the heck? Hold on, I want to look into this. What is this? Hold on. How do you do that? That's so weird. Search. Oh yeah, it's a comedy series on Amazon Prime. I'm like, what? I'm like, did he try to say Miss Marvel in a different language? But only murders in the building. But then I thought about it. Wait, it's a GameSpot article, so it shouldn't. Ted Lasso, What We Do in the Shadows, limited series. We have Dope Sick, The Dropout, Inventing Anna, Pam and Tommy, The White Lotus. We have lead actor in a drama series, Bud Cox in Succession, Lee Jong-jae in Squid Game, Bod Odette Kirk in Better Call Saul, Adam Scott in Severance, and Jeremy Strong in Succession. Lead actress in a drama series. We have Jodie Comer Killing Eve, Laura Linney in Ozark, Melanie Linsky in Yellow Jackets, Sandra Oh in Killing Eve. Oh, Killing Eve is twice in here. Reese Witherspoon in The Morning Show, and Zendaya in Euphoria. Supporting actress in a drama series. We have Patricia Arquette in Severance, Julia Garner in Ozark. It sounds familiar. I think that's on Netflix. Jung Ho-in in Squid Game, Christian Ricci in Yellow Jackets, Rhea Seehorn in Better Call Saul, J. Smith Cameron in Succession, Sarah Snook in Succession, and Sydney Sweeney in Euphoria. We have supporting actor in a drama series. We have Nicholas Brown. I'm just gonna read the names, make it easier. Billy Broadup. We have Perk Hao Su, Matthew McFadden, John Toro, Christopher Walken and Oh Young Soo. I'm sorry if I botched any of those names. Outstanding lead actor in a comedy series. Donald Glover, Bill Hader, Nicholas Hoult, Steve Martin, Martin Short, Jason Sudeikis. Outstanding lead actress. Wow, there's a lot. So I'm gonna give you guys the full list in chat if you guys are interested in checking it out. But once they announce the winners, we'll definitely relay that to you guys as well. So we have Netflix's second year to them. Yeah, it returns for the second year, which is Netflix's global fan event on September 24th, coming from IGN, and promises big news, trailers, never before seen footage, interviews, and the appearance of over 100 Netflix stars. It's apparently a free virtual event that's dedicated to sharing the scoop on over 100 fan favorite shows, films, and specials from across the globe. We'll span 4 continents with 5 events. The event will kick off with an event show out of Korea on September 23rd at 10 p.m. Eastern. India's will take place on September 23rd at 1:30 Eastern. No, 24th, I'm sorry. So we have So September 24th at 1 p.m. coming from the United States and Europe, Latin America, Japan. Will close out the show September 24th at 12 a.m. Eastern. Or I should say, wait, yeah. Right, no. September 25th, 12 a.m. Eastern. This is confusing with these conversions. But yeah, you just have to wait and see on that front. What are you? Okay. Speaking of Netflix is partnering up with Microsoft to make its ad-supported subscriptions here, coming from IGN. It comes via tweet from Sadia Nadella. Quote unquote, we're thrilled to announce that Netflix has selected Microsoft as its advertising, technology, and sales partner. We want publishers to have more long-term viable and monetization platforms where more people can access the content they love wherever they are. That's really it on that front. Black Mirror Season 6 will include Aaron Paul and Josh Hartnett as cast. Apparently a slew of new faces, according to IGN and coming from The Variety. Season 6 will also feature Zazie Beetz, Papa Zidio, Kate Mara, Danny Mamarez, Clara Rugard, Aiden Arun Thornton, and Jana Vasan. And The Variety did also report that the cast will feature in the 6th season's first 3 episodes, with more actors joining for the season's remaining episodes. Okay, and apparently, let's see. This article is coming from The Verge. Wow, I moaned for a bit. That was weird. But nonetheless, HBO Max could be returning to Prime Video. Bloomberg is reporting that Amazon HBO Max's owner, Warner Brothers Discovery, are in talks to make it easier to subscribe to HBO Max directly from Amazon Prime. We'll just have to wait and see on that side of things. Apparently, Curtis, aka 50 Cent, did join the board is an exclusive to star in the horror film Skill House from Ryan Ravenna, Proxima Media. Will also produce the pick under his G-Unit film and television banner. He will join an ensemble led by TikTok star Bryce Hall and also feature UFC veteran Paige Van Zandt. Right, and apparently BTS will star in 3 upcoming Disney Plus shows coming from iHeartRadio. Apparently, let's see, what are the titles? Apparently, they will be released later. We have to wait and see on that. Apparently, two of them are going to be docu-series. So we'll see. So here's an exclusive coming from Entertainment Weekly. For Lord of the Rings of Power, we have official set photos. I guess you could say that. So I'm going to show you that in a second, folks. Alright, there you go. There's one. These look clean, but we'll just see how it fares. I've seen a lot of comments on our Reacts page where people aren't liking it. About we can't judge an entire show from a trailer when it hasn't been fully released yet, and then we can judge it there. Right or wrong? But here we are. Da-da-na, da-da-na. Da-da-na, da-da-na. Da-da-na, da-da-na. I think this is gonna be the last one. Oh, I know, I was wrong. No, that was the last one. Okay. Ugh, I know that was gonna happen. I know it. Okay, no, I don't think something has happened on the VS side, which I made a full screen instead of making the one that I'm looking at not full screen. But yeah, it is what it is. It happens to me every now and then, folks. It always happens to the best of us. Little things like this, but nonetheless, let's keep moving on. Daniel Kaluuya will now be reprising his role in Marvel, and this is Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Variety did confirm. Sources close to the project tell Variety that Kaluuya was asked to return but had already committed to star in Jordan Peele's upcoming horror film, so it was a schedule conflict. And apparently, Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight will be writing a new series about the life of the creator of the Ferrari supercar, which will air exclusively on Apple's streaming platform Apple TV Plus, according to what do you call this site? The Hollywood Reporter. Oh, I was assuming it was something else. But the show will be co-written by Italian director Stefano Sollima, and is inspired by the best-selling biography Ferrari Rex by Luca Dal Monte. It will focus on a particular 5-year period in Ferrari's life. So kudos to them. Okay, so we have sports now for you folks, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so welcome back with your sports play. So first up, essentially all these articles coming from CBS Sports, so just so I don't have to cite the news sources each and every time. Okay, let's see. So the New York Knicks have emerged as the focused destination for Donovan Mitchell and trade talks with the Utah Jazz. According to The Athletic, trade talks for Mitchell have heated up in the past several days. But Mitchell has been linked to the Knicks for years. So Utah's decision to pursue a Mitchell trade became a strong possibility once dealt fellow All-Star Rudy Gobert. The Jazz got an overhaul of draft picks for the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year without veterans capable of winning with Mitchell. A rebuild became necessary. And the Knicks, however, are attempting to acquire a star in his prime for the first time since landing Carmelo Anthony back in 2011. With signing Jalen Brunson. And the Miami Heat are also interested in Mitchell, according to Carania. Alright, so we have, let's see, apparently the NBA age limit can be lowered from 19 to 18 years old, and according to Adam Silver, it is the right thing to do. So we have to wait and see on that, and now we have Open Championship 2022 that will be taking place. Let's see, the old course at St. Andrews. that will host the 150th Open Championship. All right. So UFC Fight Night. Let's see. Rafael Rizzo asserted himself as the lightweight division's premier Rafael and rising tide in the UFC's shark-infested lightweight division on Saturday night. Faizi's answer that was arguably Rafael dos Anjos' best round when knocking him out in the final frame of the UFC Fight Night headliner at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. After struggling to gain control of the fight over the first 3 rounds, Dos Anjos put forth his best effort in the fourth, where he landed a fantastic flying knee and secured a massive takedown late to do more damage. But just as it seemed, the former champion was finding his groove to start the final round. Fizio roared back in response, dropping RDA with a big punch and landing 2 follow-up shots on the ground. Referee Mark Smith quickly intervened and waved the fight off at 18 seconds at round 5. And Fiziev extended his UFC winning streak to 6, adding Dos Anjos to a hit list that includes Brad Riddle, Bobby Green, and Renato Moicano. So kudos to him for that win. Raheem Sterling has been signed to Chelsea. It's the first major signing of the Todd Bowling era. The England international has moved to Chelsea in a €40 million deal with Manchester City, having concluded that he would be afforded a more consistent role on the Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel than Pep Guardiola. The London-based club, currently on a preseason tour in the United States, announced the move on Wednesday. Oh, I feel like I got a mosquito bite, but no, I'm good. So now I guess we're focusing on some women's soccer. I guess I should say women's sports. Right. So UEFA Women's Euro 2022 is underway with the 13th edition of the competition. 16 teams battle in England to be crowned the European champions. The action began on July 6th and will end with July 31st final at London's Wembley Stadium. The Netherlands are the reigning champions after their improbable run at home back in 2017, and they'll be looking to repeat history here. So we have Spain, Sweden, Netherlands, Germany, France, and England are all viewed as legit contenders, with each ranked at the top 8 of the FIFA rankings. We have the CONCACAF W Championship is underway in Monterrey, Mexico, with just 4 teams remaining. 8 teams enter the tournament to compete for a spot in the upcoming 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. The United States, Canada, and Jamaica and Costa Rica have all punched their ticket to the World Cup, but there is still more time on the line. The tournament also serves as qualification for the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris and the inaugural CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup in 2024. The United States women's national team clinched their spot in the World Cup on match day 2 after a 5-0 win against Jamaica and a loss by Mexico against Haiti. The U.S. finished the group at a perfect 3-0 after beating Mexico on Monday night. Now the focus turns towards the semifinals, where Paramount Plus is the only place to stream every minute of every match in the CONCACAF Women's Championship. And you could try for free using their promo code GLORY as your offer code for a 1-month trial. Alright, and now we have, an update on the United States women's national team. Defeated Costa Rica in the CONCACAF Women's Championship semifinal 3-0 on Thursday evening in Mexico. So we had Emily Sonnet and Mallory Pook that scored in the first half, while Ashley Sanchez scored a late goal in the second half. The Americans are now one way away from the Olympic qualification from booking a spot in the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup. They'll face Canada, a 3-0 winner over Jamaica in the finals on Monday. So good luck to both sides. So there's an update in regards to Brittany Griner, which a 7-time WNBA All-Star and 2-time WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, has apparently pled guilty to drug charges in Russia. She has been in Russian custody ever since being detained back in February. And this is an official tweet coming from the Phoenix Mercury. "Quote unquote, we are aware of and are closely monitoring the situation with Brittany Griner in Russia. We remain in constant contact with her family and her representation at WNBA and the NBA. We love and support Brittany. At this time, our main concern is her safety, physical and mental health, and her safe return home." So we have to wait and see on that front. So we have, lastly, the Phoenix Suns are matching the 4-year, $133 million max offer sheet that Indiana Pacers gave to their starting center, DeAndre Ayton, according to Adrian Wojnarowski. The Pacers signed Ayton to the offer sheet on Thursday afternoon, and while they had 48 hours to make a decision on whether or not to match, they did so immediately after being presented with the offer. Now, Ayton will remain in Phoenix for at least the time being, as he had signed an offer sheet with another team. Ayton will no longer be signed and traded this offseason. In fact, he cannot be traded at all until January 15th. And the Pacers are not allowed to trade him for 1 full year. Ayton now has the right to veto any trades Phoenix tries to make involving him for the next year. So we're done with the sports play, folks. Now we'll move on to music. So Spotify is getting deeper into video, coming over from The Verge. It's a big old Spotify day here at HotPod. The company's making moves, acquiring Wordle-inspired music trivia game Hurdle, expanding its video podcast reach to new countries, and taking another hit podcast exclusive. Hurdle is the Spotify's first game acquisition. The company hopes it will play a dual role in addition to keeping music nerds engaged. And Spotify did expand its video podcast to 6 more countries, including Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Brazil, and Mexico. And they did land Tony and Ryan as an exclusive, the Australian podcast. And that's about it on that front. Now we have an update on the Billboard Fan Army Face-Off 2022. It's back for the summer of 2022. It has come a long way. When it started with 64 artists, fan armies entered the battle to find out whose fan base is strongest. After a spirited face-off amongst the final 4, 17, SB19, Stray Kids, and Tomorrow together, Filipino group SB19 and South Korea Stray Kids emerged victorious. SB19 made history earlier this year, January, when Ziga broke BTS record for most weeks atop the Billboard Hot Trending Song chart. Not long after, Stray Kids set a record when the album Ordinary debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, making the largest sales week for an album 2022 at that time. This means that they're down to 2 groups, Stray Kids and SB19. Okay. So you're voting out to decide the winner. Will be announced on July 19, where the winner will be crowned. Alright, so Jay-Z is not done with music, according to an interview on Billboard. Speaking with Kevin Hart in a season 2 sneak peek of Heart to Heart, 24-time Grammy Award winner addressed what's ahead for his career in the upcoming years. Quote unquote, I don't know what happens next. I'm not actively making music or making an album or have any plans to make an album. But I never want to say I'm retired. It's a gift, and who am I to shut it off? So apparently he's not out of the game just yet. So Imagine Dragons did make history with their latest achievement, coming from iHeartRadio. So their 2017 single Thunder has officially been certified diamond by the RIAA. That means it sold the equivalent of 10 million units. And it did mark their 4th diamond certified single, joining Radioactive, Believer, and Demons. So kudos to them for that amazing achievement. So we have SZA is teaming up with Doja Cat for a new collaboration shirt. So apparently it's their new single. All right. So Demi Lovato did announce her next single, Substance, which you get a sneak peek of as well. That will be launched along her A studio album, Holy FVCK. I didn't want to pronounce that, but set to release August 19th. We have the Grammy Awards that will be held at the Los Angeles Crypto.com Arena on February 5th. The Recording Academy has announced, in addition to revealing the date of the event dubbed music's biggest night, the Academy also detailed its key voting and nomination deadlines. Nominees will be announced this year on November 15th, and with the first round of voting set from October 13th to the 23rd, with the final round on December 14th to January 4th of 2023. The 65th Grammy Awards will broadcast live on CBS Television Network and stream live on demand on Paramount Plus. Demi Lovato has unveiled her full track list for her upcoming album. So it'll have 16 titles. I'm gonna read them out for you. We have Freak featuring Young Blood, Skin of My Teeth. We have Substance, Eat Me featuring Royal and the Serpent, Holy FVCK. 29, Happy Ending, Heaven, City of Angels, Bones, Wasted, Come Together, Dead Friends, Help Me featuring Dead Sarah, Feed, and Forever For Me. J-Hope is about to release his debut solo album, Jack in the Box, and will become the first BTS member to release a solo music since announcing their hiatus. We have Drake has announced plans for October World Weekend with Young Money and more. The event will start on July 28th with performances on all Canadian North Stars, followed by Chris Brown and Lil Babies on July 29th. We'll go down August 1st at the Budweiser stage. So we have new music, I guess a collab that was teased by Calvin Harris with Stay With Me featuring Halsey, Justin Timberlake, Pharrell Williams will launch. I guess it's available now. You can check that out. We have a little bit of sad news that the second man has been arrested for a deadly shooting back at Georgia's Freaknik Music Festival, coming from Billboard. Second man has been arrested on murder charges and back in the shooting in May. They called 2 people caused a stampede at the festival. So, but yeah, and lastly, we have the top 5 of Billboard's Hot 100 of the week of July 16th. Number 1, As It Was by Harry Styles. About That Time featuring Lizzo. Jack Harlow in First Class. And number 5, Wait For You by Future featuring Drake in Terms. So I guess we're going to move on to the reading mail, folks. If you guys are interested in sending us reading mail, here's how you can contact us. We want to know your feedback, your thoughts, even any questions you may have for us by sending us reading mail via Discord. Leaving voices over at anchor.fm/THEIMPACTPLAY/support or via email to readingmail@THEIMPACTPLAY.com. It may even be featured on a future episode or even a special reading mail segment of the show. This is your opportunity to have your feedback or just be a part of the show. So send us your questions. There's also even anything you want us to discuss further on another episode of the show. Or even any content you want us to cover as well. And thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. So if you guys want to join Discord, our Discord server, which is ever expanding, ever welcoming, and respectful to one another, simply type Discord in chat. And guys, we're trying to lock subs over on Twitch, and we need your help. So share the channel. Look at when we go live. Follow us. Let us know in chat. Have a discussion as we go live with the show, with our review cast, our live co-streams, and more. Even our playthroughs. So share the channel when we go live. Just further expand the Twitch channel to everyone you know. And leave us a review. Using any favorite platform. Thank you guys so much. And guys, we've been matching goals and just dramatically straying past those goals as well on the YouTube side of things, even on the podcast side of things as well. The podcast has reached over 30 countries, over 10,000 plays. YouTube, we've reached over 30,000 plays as well. So literally the only goal that we've been so hard trying our hardest to achieve is the viewership goal over on Twitch that's needed to unlock subs. So share that and just let us know, literally, how help us achieve that goal, folks. I know we can do it together as a community. But thank you guys so much. Have a great one. And until next time, for everyone, for all of you go to Quote and Above on the Patreon, stay tuned for the Patreon for your exclusive post show. Everyone else, have a great night.